Friends, denizens of the internet, hello, welcome back to another exciting episode of Fatal Frame 3 over here at Lost Time Gaming. I am Devo. We are jumping back into the shoes of Ray. When we last left off, I was wandering blindly like a moron because I didn't know what I was doing. Now, that being said, that hasn't changed all that much, but I do understand what we're doing now because I've eschewed standard practice, and we're just kind of using a guide just to get through this evening because it's... Honestly, we've been on this single evening for far too long. And that's just me saying it. I'm sure the people watching at home could feel the same way. So, that being said, we have one more engraved man we have to take pictures of until he dies again. And then we can progress. And I believe, according to the guide that I'm looking at now, we have to go to the foyer, which is on the other side of the hearth. Which is the big room with the empty-ish fireplace in it. And I think we're on the right track there. Not this, but the next room to the south. So, keep going the right way here. And I think, nope, again, that's not the right button. Yep, we're going the right way. And nope, we were not going the right way. It's the static cameras with the static maps creating a non-static situation. That doesn't check out if you do the math. Just ignore it. So this would be the hearth room. This is where we went up the little ladder and used the bellflower key, I want to say, last episode. We're not doing that this episode. We're going straight south like we were trying to leave. Something tells me we're not going to get to leave, but instead have to kill a guy who is, according to the guide, engraved. Which kind of sucks, because if I remember correctly, these hallways are narrow and don't lend themselves to close quarters combat. Well, hi. You don't have an engraved face. I missed. Crap. Oh, I did not miss. Oh, nice. It's just that easy, apparently. And I keep hearing the talking in here. Oh, hey. That's a face in the wall. I don't like that. So, according to the guide, we just have to try and leave, and we should get our last encounter with an engraved man. How would you know that without a guide? I guess you could follow the volume of this audio. That's something I could have did.
Use me.
Nope. Nope, Barry. No, I don't want to use your body as a sacrifice. I'm good. I do want lots of combos, though. Can I get combos? Combos are good. And that's how easy it should have been the first time. But I've just brain not worked so good lately. An old book has been left behind where the ghost was. Moriah Tome 4. The Rift Shrine makes the priestesses wander for eternity, and stakes must be used to impale her limbs while praying for her peaceful rest. When the priestess is restless, it is necessary to build onto the Shrine of Sleep and pray for her to slumber. The Shrine of Sleep is sealed within a dream to prevent the priestess from escaping and the spread of the rift. To keep the rift from spreading, we must ensure that she stays staked down and pray for her eternal sleep. So wait, what you're telling me is that something was so evil that you had to seal it in a dream? And you had to sacrifice people in the dream to keep the... I don't know, that's blowing my mind. That's some Inception level stuff right there. I have broken the 4 seals. Will the door open now? It better, or I'm just gonna cry a little bit. Okay, human columns. The old book tells how a family named Moriah, marked by the tattoo, killed the shrine carpenters after they had built the manor, then ended by making themselves into taboo pillars or sacrificial pillars. All except one, the new master builder. That's great, Ray. Thanks for jotting that down. Something I would say that as a standalone of all the kind of, whiny complaints I've made just in this specific evening is the translation in this game. Like, both Fatal Frame 1 and 2 have had kind of singular instances here and there of, like, poor translations or mistranslations or just incorrect grammar, but this game it's definitely, there were a lot more just things that get lost in translation because they're worded poorly. And like I've watched a lot of things and played a lot of games over the years that have stuff like that, but it seems like in this game the things that get lost in translation seem to be like important things that you need to know about. Kind of like how I was complaining about the sliding stone puzzles, how it says to match the number of panes engraved on the stone, but that literally is not what you do. You set all the numbers on the stone to 4, and I don't get that. And like I said, there's been more than a few instances just in this game where the translation was so erroneous that it either like hurts my brain when I try and read something, or when I read it I think and I go, that made no sense at all. What the heck did I just say out loud? Now, these things will happen in games that, and the thing you have to keep in mind is that the Fatal Frame series is one of those series that was really kind of hard to sell to the publishers to even sell in America in the first place. So the fact that we got these games at all is great. We could have not gotten them, and that wouldn't be the first time that great games have existed purely in Japan and then never made it outside its borders, just because they weren't a guaranteed good sell for, every other country. And I get that. I grew up in the era where Final Fantasy VI was Final Fantasy III. It's not the first rodeo I've been on with that kind of train. But the weirdness in the translations can be a little jarring sometimes.
It must not be opened. That priestess, the shrine must be sealed.
Uh-oh, phone's ringing. Wait, why is it already? Oh no, it's nighttime already. That means we're not actually awake. It's a lie. It's a horrific lie. Unless we slept the entire day. Then I'm gonna wager that this is a filthy, dirty lie.
Yes, Kurosawa was speaking. I should have died.
Well, that's great. I'm glad we picked that up. I heard in my left ear, I heard "let me out," a woman screaming "let me out" like in a really horrific fashion. And in my right ear, I heard "I should have died." That's all great. You know what, that's all so great that I'm gonna go save it before we start exploring the house, just in the off chance that I get murdered. Because as much as I do enjoy playing these games. I really truly do, regardless of what you may think about the level of whining I pull out in some of these episodes. I do enjoy playing these games. Now, that being said, I don't enjoy redoing stuff, so we're definitely going to drop a save before we start exploring the house, because one of two things is occurring here. We're either still dreaming and something horrific is going to happen while we do our usual night exploring in the house tonight, or we're not dreaming and we slept the entire day, and that means, well, that's also bad, because that means like Ray is kind of like succumbing to the the curse or the rift or whatever you want to call the entry into this series. Oh, hey. No, we're in Japan and in a horror game. That's bad. Ray, shut it off. The widescreen TV we brought to use in the living room jail. Oh, the living room jail. I don't know where my head's at. We bought to use in the living room. These days I hardly watch it at all. Yeah, it's because, you know, Samara's trying to come through the front of it, you know. Usually you don't want to turn things on that, house legions of the undead. Uh-oh. Why? Why? I hear movement. And there was film grain. There was film grain on the screen. That's bad. Miku's low-heeled shoes are under the shoe rack. I hear footsteps coming down the hallway. If we cleared away used shoes, there would be plenty of room for all of Miku's. Yeah, sure. Sure, let's just, kind of take a slow first-person creep down the hallway here. No. It's not... Oh, hi. Wait, you were that girl from the beginning of the game. The one Ray saw in the hospital and went crazy. Kitty, help me. Help me, Kitty. No, that's the stand back up and don't pet kitty button. Pat the kitty. Nope. Wow, Ray just refused to pet the kitty. Terrible. You know things have gone horribly wrong when you refuse to pet kitties. Alright, ghost lady, who definitely didn't scare the crap out of me there. Ah, yes, the closet of nothing. Good times. The game really didn't want me looking through the camera lens in that bathroom there. Like, there was clearly somebody standing behind the curtain. And the game was like, no, you didn't actually see that. And then they're like, oh, now they teleported behind you. And they went down the hallway. Wait, what? Weird. I could have sworn there was something like walked behind her when I left the room there. Okay. Also, you probably can't hear it because the audio's not very high, but there's a droning... Oh. Hi, ghost lady. Sweet points. Is this like a Scott Pilgrim vs. the Universe where like a bunch of coins just land on the ground? Yeah. Oh, I keep in this box. I keep films and stuff. Yeah, nothing to say about the ghost lady. Yeah, we don't have any. We don't care about that. Everything kind of has like a dream vignette around it too. I knocked on the toilet door, but it looks like no one's inside. Cool. Let's leave now forever. We get Miku, we get dressed, and we leave forever. We tell the realtor to not sell the home to anyone. What was that? Was that a sousaphone? What was that? Miku? Are you alive? Oh, you are. You're sleeping. Let me stand creepily next to you. Miku. Seems like she's having another bad dream. Oh, okay, cool. On the desk are books about cameras and photography. Cool, great. Yay. Well, this is all pretty terrible. Let's go into my dead husband's office and see what's going on in here. Hear like ghostly whispering. Always good. There's a storage room in the ceiling of the closet. I can get up there if I move away the ceiling board. Yeah, let's do this again. Woo! Oh, we're not interested in the box this time? We're just here hanging out? Okay, cool. It's actually quieter up here than it is in the house, which is a good thing, I guess. You've read all that before? Okay, you know, it's just general... There's just a general malaise of evil around the house now. There's like a hum. It's not like... It's like a 60 hertz ground hum. It's just making me very uncomfortable. Whoever did the sound design for that really really knew what they were doing. Okay. We got the spirit radio, though, didn't we? I remember, like, we got that, and I don't remember we did anything with it. You cannot use this at the menu screen. Oh. Okay. We just use it all casual-like, or what's the deal here? No, this is all the real, actual tapes. I want to commune with the dead via stones. Come on. Anything in the closet? Oh, good. It's just a closet, as per usual. Well, I guess we'll just sleep forever then. Yeah, sure, why not? This has worked out so well in our favor previously.
Sleep with the two.
Oh, we're Miku again. Great. The hanging prison, hour 7. Yeah, there's somebody trapped up there, but, you know, they kind of looked like a ghost, so maybe they're okay with it? I don't know. Well, we've got film. Heck, we got more film than Ray has. Yes, let's take a picture of what I can only assume is a skinned human being. An image of something has been caught in the photo. Yes, it's gross. That's great. How about, is there the other one glowing blue, or no? Okay, good. Where are we right now? Oh, we're in that area I couldn't get into for the longest time. And all the wandering around coloring ins, the removal of the fog of war is now back to regular fog of war. Good, good. Now, let's leave this room forever. So again, we've started the night, there's a person hanging. The ghost child that was in front of us told us something, but unfortunately the emulator garbled it. Kind of like that. There must be no what? I kind of caught the last bit of that, but it was still pretty garbled. One of these days we're going to be able to get in there and get that item too. Gives me anxiety that there's like a collectible item in there and we can't grab it because it's just behind a simple cloth. Something on the floor, herbal medicine. Good, good. Alright, so we've got down and we've got up. Now up leads back to this place where we've been 100 times. So I'm wondering, do you think it's we're going forward in the place that we've been a whole bunch? Or we're going backwards to the places we've been already? I'm gonna guess forwards. Because we did a lot of work to unseal that giant door, and then we didn't even get to open it. So, no, it's sealed by some strong power. We are circling back within to the mansion itself. Okay, which makes me think I'm going the right way for a change. I am. Good, good. Now this door opened. That's always a good sign. I hear gentle music coming from this room. No, the gentle music was a lie. Good, good. I like lying music. My favorite kind. Going back in here, maybe? No, it opened. Wait, what are you looking at? What's up there? I really don't want to know, but let's take a look, I guess. Oh, it's just the body hanging in a roll on the rafters. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, wait. This is the way we were supposed to go? Well, it did open. Well, either way, we got ourselves a save point, and that's pretty cool. Oh, the musical ambiance doesn't make it sound like it's pretty cool, but it is. Alright. So what, I guess we'll continue on like we were doing the last time we were Miku and head through the areas that were part of the original mansion. The Himuro mansion, I want to say. This is kind of the same area we went through as Miku before, so makes sense. Now the real question is, do I have the same level of upgrades and stuff on Miku's camera? No? I don't think so. Yeah, because she doesn't have any upgraded lenses. She has upgraded functions like the fatal frame, the breakout, and the auto lock. No, that's weird. Like I get the upgraded equipment, but not the upgraded lenses. Well, let's get range in there. Yep, now we're better than we were a second ago, but still need more points, I guess. Having 0 range in this game is bad, because it basically means you can't even shoot ghosts until they're a split second away from murdering you. Yes, good. I love this room. It's great. Painting, what do you got for me? There's an old picture hanging on the wall. The surface is black from the moisture coming through the window, and I can't make out what the picture is. I mean, technically the picture's just mold now, but... Oh yeah, can we go in here? I know we could have gone in here last time. There's a little bookshelf. Maybe we could find some creepy, unnecessarily verbose lore. Old books are lined up on a small bookshelf. One of them looks like a diary or something, but the moisture coming in through the window has smudged the writing, and I can't read any of it. Well, that's a shame. Anything on the desk? Nope. Okay. Nothing in the cage. What's down the other end of the hall? This? That's a big door. Oh yeah, we were in here before. Yeah, I didn't like it in here last time, I recall. Mostly because of that. The bloody altar there. Oh yes, this is not a door. Even though we just opened a door of this nature, this is, ironically enough, not a door. The game's like, what, you thought that was a door because it looks exactly like the door you just opened? What, are you crazy? That's not how doors work. Let's run around the room and then try it again. Just to... Maybe we didn't come at it quick enough. We gotta surprise the door. Take it by surprise. No? Okay. So, that means, I want to say, every choice we've made up until this point has been wrong. And maybe we gotta check out the Great Hall. Which is great. It's like, oh, you thought this was the way to go. Turns out it was not. I mean, the game makes use of this door is held shut by, like, an impossible force. Like, they use that to seal off areas of the house. But, like, why not use that to seal off entire sections of the house that you don't need to access? Like, did we find anything in any of these rooms we just came through? The answer is no. We literally found nothing. No, like, bonus ghosts for points, no... like little diaries or booklets to add lore to the situation. We literally came in here and found nothing. The only other thing we didn't try is try to leave. Usually people get angry when we try to leave these places. Looks like you can go outside from here. Do you want to go outside? Yeah. Weird that it asked. Something, there's old film in the camera obscura. Something tells me we just made the wrong decision. Yeah, we have a musty film, not like 5 or 6 pieces of musty film. Yeah, something tells me we just made the wrong decision. Because there was technically at least one more, like, kind of section of the housing we could have explored before we were, like, straight up out of options. And once again, Ray woke up like she's ready to go to bed. That's weird. I wonder if that is the game progressing, like, her condition progressing where she's just sleeping the entire day away. I guess that does make a certain amount of sense. Because that's, like, that's the illness that's befallen people in real life, is that they're just basically sleeping forever. To the point where, I forget what happened to the first lady Ray went to visit in the hospital. She, like, vanished, or... I think that's the inevitable conclusion of this kind of sleeping ailment, is that you just kind of fade into the void. Also, I keep seeing this, and I'm just wondering, like, this had to have been a conscious decision to put that there, right? Like, it almost looks like there's an eyeball in it. Well, either way, let's do some photo developing in our negligee. Nothing says handling toxic, possibly caustic chemicals without any equipment on whatsoever. An old roll of film from the camera obscura. Is there anything on it, I wonder? Yeah, develop that bad boy. This looks like the tattooed skin on the altar. On it, I can make out a kind of snake-like pattern. Maybe I can figure something out from this design. All the film has been developed. Okay, cool. It's weird that it's like, you developed a picture. It's the exact same thing you saw already. And Ray actually voices it as if she saw it. Not that, like, oh, this must have been what I saw Miku see in her dream. And it's... The perspective of this game is really strange. Like, even though we play some of these nights as different characters from Ray, it seems like it's all happening to Ray. And maybe she's in like a coma dream or something, and this is all just happening to her. Well, let's give this photo to Miku and see if she can do something with it.
Ray? What's the matter? Ray? Here.
Ray, about that photo of the doll on the skewer, I wasn't able to find anything on it. I thought it might be similar to the legends of the straw dolls passed in Tonho? Okay, whatever. Anyway, it has something to do with folklore, so you might find something in one of Yu's books. Okay, cool. Thanks, I'll go take a look. Ray, I was interested myself, so I did some research on that lullaby. You were interested in it too, right? Ooh. In the mountains of the Mutsu region, there is an old lullaby that was only passed on to certain villages. The Sleeping Priestess. Verse 1. Sleep, child, go to sleep. Sleep, child, go to sleep. If you cry, the boat you'll ride, the boat to the other side. Once you get there, the bib you shall wear, and you will be punished should you fail to lie still. Within the same mountain chain, the song The Sleeping Priestess was only transmitted to a certain number of villages. The dissemination is thought to be dependent on elements such as the village roads and location. As the usage of the word priestess implies, the song is thought to have its origins in indigenous folk rites, given its method of transmission. As for the lyrics themselves, the opening line, "Sleep child, go to sleep," calls the child into sleep. Oh! Next part, "If you cry, the boat you'll ride, the boat to the other side," uses words like boat and the other side, which is suggestive of banishment. It can be taken as a stanza of a threatening song, which has frightened the child into sleep. The bib you shall wear can be understood to depict you will be dressed up to go. After should you fail to lie still, the inclusion of the frightening words "you will be punished" impresses admonition upon the child. Can't remember the last time I saw that word. Perhaps as the once ceremonial song changed into a lullaby, it metamorphosed into the threatening song so common in the Mutsu area. The Sleeping Priestess, verse 2. Oh, there's more. Oh, that's great. Sleep, child, go to sleep. Sleep, child, go to sleep. If you should wake from your slumber at night, great wooden stakes shall pin you down tight, lest the doors open wide, and the others that sleep wake too. The second verse develops in a very similar way and makes use of the same elements. If you should wake threatens that if the priestess should wake during a ceremony, in the lullaby this means sleep, the woken priestess or child will have her limbs pinned by stakes. These great wooden stakes may be a remnant of a religious phrase. At the last part, lest the doors open wide and the others that sleep wake too, there's a shift from a familiar story centering on the priestess, child, to an uneasy end, both vague and large in scale. It is thought that this expresses religious fear, such as the dread of underworld. Thanks, I'll just borrow this for a bit. You added Legend of Song 1 to your file.
You can ask me whatever you want, okay?
Cool. Here's a photo of somebody's flesh that I took a picture of in a dream as you.
You're having a lot of nightmares lately.
I am.
Are you alright?
No.
Is there something?
Here's this picture of somebody who was skinned alive and then they hung up their skin on the wall. Miku, I was wondering if you could research this photograph for me. These are tattoos, right? Alright, well, I'll see what I can find out. Thanks.
Understood. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Thanks, Miku. I'm gonna go save it and try to shake off the uncomfortableness I got from that lullaby. It's like, that's a lullaby? I know lots of lullabies that tend to have, like, gently threatening phrases in them, but wow, that one was intense. Alright, so that's all the time I have for today's episode. If you enjoyed the video today, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and get subscribed. Let me know down in the comment section below what you thought about my gameplay, my commentary, or anything else in general. That being said, thanks for watching, and as usual, I'll catch you all on the flip side.